Everyone knows BART station agents and train operators help get 370,000 riders where they need to go each weekday. But behind the women and men in blue, there is a virtual army of diligent workers who are dedicated to keep the train cars, hundreds of miles of track, and arsenal of maintenance equipment in a state of good repair. A tour of one of BART's maintenance yards allows local dignitaries a glimpse into the huge challenges faced by BART.
In comparison to the rest of the major transit agencies in the nation, BART is leading in every area probably that we shouldn't, and that is that we run our cars harder, we run them longer. 90% of our fleet is on the road every day.
And of just what it takes to maintain BART's sterling 95% on-time performance.
And we want to remain on time into the future. So we have to keep reinvesting in the plant, in all the escalators and elevators and traction power systems to keep BART running on time.
But it takes more than tools and skilled workers. It also takes money.
BART needs about $15 billion to, over the next couple decades, to maintain the public's investment in the BART system. We have about $7.5 billion identified, so we do have a shortfall of about a little over $7 billion.
And getting money in the midst of a tough economy is daunting. The challenge? Cuts. $5 billion in state transit funding cuts over the last 5 years. Uncertainty. No identifiable source to increase the Highway Trust Fund. Politics. The deficit reduction crisis in D.C. threatens future state of good repair funding.
Right now, BART has the oldest fleet in the entire nation. The majority of our fleet is more than 40 years old. It's tired, it's been rebuilt, and it's at our entire fleet is at the end of its predictable life.
The risk of not reinvesting is real. Look no further than the New York subway in the 1970s. It took more than 3 decades to recover from the crime, grime, and graffiti. The cost of doing nothing.
BART has done many, many innovative things to keep costs in line, and now we need to make sure that every train on every line has what it needs to be in a state of excellent repair.
Today, BART is doing what it can to keep the system going. These BART train cars average 112,000 miles a year, and they are part of the oldest fleet in the nation. The trains and the system are almost 40 years old, with many parts approaching the end of their useful life. This is a critical turning point. If there are more cuts, the Bay Area faces service delays, fare increases, breakdowns, overcrowding, and increased traffic congestion.
It's essential that at times like this, we keep a system like BART in excellent repair so that it doesn't let us down when we need it most.
BART needs state and federal support to keep one of the nation's most important public transportation systems in a state of good repair.